y'all doing? I'm doing well. I am Jack Jackson and welcome to the inaugural episode of Teaching History with Jack Jackson. Today I am going to teach y'all how to introduce a lesson on Cold War policies. When educating students, it is important to consider and remember the three tiers of students. We have Tier 1, students who don't understand the material at all. Our Tier 2 students, they understand the material somewhat but have not yet mastered it. Then we have our Tier 3 students. These students have mastered the material and are able to tell myself or yourself, the teachers, and their classmates effectively and correctly the material being given. So let's begin with our Tier 3 students. Since these students have already mastered the program, I want you all to take a minute and fast forward to, let's say, the middle of May. As we know, the coronavirus is now over and our kids are back at school. Since these students already know what the containment theory is, I would give these students an assignment to write me a short 3 to 5 paragraph essay on how the containment theory of them being isolated from school and from their peers affected them. Sorry, dropped my water. I have to get that up later. Sorry, Mom. Let's talk about our Tier 2 students. All right. These students have not yet mastered the material like our Level 3 students, but they are farther along than our Tier 1 students. So, let's use the example I used prior. We're back at school in May, and I'm introducing the lesson of the Cold War and their policies. And I asked the children about one of the policies, such as the containment theory, and how it affected them. Now, these are Tier 2 students, so they can't tell me exactly what it is. So to get their wheels turning, I will ask them these questions. What did the government do to stop the spread of the coronavirus? When you were contained, I won't tell them that. What could you and could you not do? Could you go to school? Could you go to the store? Could you go outside and play at the local park? And if you could, what were the limitations? Hopefully this will get the wheels turning. Finally, we've gotten to our Tier 1 students. At this point, we would have to reteach the entire policy to them because they don't understand it at all. So, for this case, the containment theory, we'll explain it like this. The containment theory was a policy established by the United States to stop the spread of communism in Eastern Europe and Asia. The idea was that if one country fell to communism, then its neighboring country would too. For example, think of communism as the flu. The only way to spread the flu is to come into contact with someone who's already had the virus. Once you've contracted the virus, you'll then spread it to others that have come near you. So in a sense, think of the U.S. trying to quarantine the flu, communism, with the containment theory, just as we did with the coronavirus. That's all, folks. We hope you enjoyed the first episode of Teaching History with Jack Jackson. Please like, subscribe, comment. I'll be sure to get back to you. If you have any ideas or anything you want to share with me, let me know. Special thank you to my mom, Catherine Jackson, for being my director and my executive producer. A special thank you to my sister, Jasmine Jackson, for being my left hand and right hand girl. This has been a JCJM production. Bye.